Yeah, so this is the real part two
We'll see
to
how it
Horizon
goes.
Forbidden West. Last one I did a little exploring, catching up. What y'all missed so far is pretty much just talking to the second in charge on the other side of this gate. He took me up to the leader, my guy Aaron, blackmailed him pretty much, told him, hey, you're not gonna let Alloy through, then how you think the Sun God's gonna feel. And yeah, my man pretty much let me through. That's about it. What I've been doing on the flip side of this was just building up some of my skills, clearing up some of this map. If you seen that last video, it was me exploring this relic for like who knows how long. God, that jump terrorized me. That jump was giving me a almost snap last night. But you know, all said and completed all the side missions except this one right here. But I can't complete. Oh, you know what? I did complete that. Did complete that because that was the hunt missions, and I got one more new quest I can go back and finish. But I'm gonna try to explore this massive area over here. Jesus, this map is huge. And yeah. But I know y'all here for the storyline and not me just casually exploring. So yeah, I figured I'd redo part two. And now I'm here. I guess we're gonna get some side missions on the way down. But yeah, build up my level. So now I'm level 9. Got some new tricks in there, like range master. I might build that up some more. And got my silent stalker move set up. So I might just have that on at all times, cloaking. Sneak up on everybody and kill them. Cause that's, you know, that's my style of game. But alright. Enough talking. Let me get back to the game. Got a few new weapons. Hold on. So I got the sharpshooter. That's my baby. Playing from the last one, that was it. The warrior bow. This prototype spike thrower. It's like a lance thrower. Just those lances. Trip caster. I got a blaster caster now, and a frost thing. Sling. I'm actually put the blast sling back on. I mean, caster back on. Blaster caster. That's what I'm gonna call it. Blaster caster and a fireball. Fireball I'm probably not gonna use though, cause I got this sharpshooter. That just does work. I'm building it up. Put some coils on there. Just can't move as fast with it, but it's okay. I be in the trenches. In the trenches. And as you see, Burrow came back after I left his punk ass. This guy wanted to pull up. Oh shiznizzy. It's about to go down. It's about to go
That is the line
down.
between east and west. Cross it and die.
Hold on now.
Hey my boy,
Let's
watch
take it
your
easy.
mouth.
None
Watch
may
your
walk
mouth.
this valley until our signal sounds. That was our accord with the Karja.
I'm not Karja. I came here on my own to ask for rite of passage.
But they opened the gate for you, did they not? What is the meaning of this violation?
Why send a child? Do they want to parley or not?
The Karja can't be trusted. This is no.
Forget the Karja. This has nothing to do with them. I need to go west to save lives. Maybe even yours.
The only lives you can save are your own. By turning back. Now.
Hold! She's telling the truth about one thing. She's not Karja. She's a Nora from the Savage East. And if she seeks to save lives, should we not listen? Let me speak to her. One last favor for a fellow marshal before he's taken away. fearless, red-headed Nora. You must be the so-called savior of Meridian.
Just Aloy.
I am unyielding Fashav, once of the Karja High Command, last of the army of the setting sun. You'll have to forgive my comrades. Tensions are high. This embassy is a delicate affair. They're about to return me to the Sundom, a gesture that might help soothe painful grievances. And now you arrive, unheralded.
I'm not here to cause trouble. I just need to go west.
So you say. I might be able to help, but I need to know why. Along with some assurance that I won't regret it.
How did you come to be among the Tenakth?
It's quite a story, but not a quick one. Though I suppose neither of us is going anywhere before the embassy begins. Are you sure you want to hear it?
I guess we have time.
Very well. I marched with Sun King Jiran's raiders when they came west, hoping to... I failed. Of course, they committed unspeakable atrocities, stirring the... When the clans overran our forward encampment at Cinnabar Sands, I stayed behind to help the last stragglers evacuate. I was taken prisoner. And they paid me back in kind on the journey to their capital. I lost so much blood on the way that I was white as a corpse when they threw me before Chief Hekaro. I thought I was dead for sure, so...
So when you met the Tenakth chief, you did something desperate.
I kept my ears open as the Tenakth dragged me along, and I heard mutterings about a kind of trial by combat that they revere. So, when they flung me at Hekaro's feet, I demanded this right, called the Kurut, thinking that by winning I could request a boon, my life or even my freedom. The other Tenakth howled, but Hekaro stared them down, and then his gaze fell upon me. Evidently, he appreciated my ingenuity. He allowed me to participate in the Kurut. Little did I know what I was in for.
You said the Kurut is...
Yes. It doesn't pit men against each other, at least not directly. Instead, the combatants fight machines in a great arena, and only believe me. It is no easy thing to machine while hundreds around you scream for blood.
I know more about that than you...
Do you? Well, then you have my respect. Like you, I lived through it to... I had hoped for freedom, but... well, that wasn't on offer. Only service to the chief.
You wound up serving the...
The winners of the Kurut must serve the chief as his marshals.
You mentioned that word before. What does it mean?
The word itself refers to a kind of protective spirit. In practice, marshals are Hekaro's roving lawgivers. Part magistrate, part judge, part executioner. I won my place among their ranks and served as honor demanded, but many they did. Until I started forcing them to the ground to grind their faces in.
I guess that's one way to deal with it.
Just violence.
So then, are you still Karja?
Part of me, yes. Always. But there is much to admire about the Tenakth. Especially their chief. I've heard stories about
taking a
what it was
cat
like
nap.
before his reign. 3 clans always at war, constantly slitting each other's throats. Hekaro and the marshals have crafted a delicate peace, and now he looks to the future. Who knows?
The Karja talk about Hekaro as if he's a monster.
The Karja feel compelled to demonize him if only because he swept them from the field. It is true that he is fearsome.
Does you need me?
When I was first taken before him, I thought he would flay me alive. But he is no bloodthirsty tyrant. I think that if you were fortunate enough to meet him, as I was, you would find that he only wants the best for his people. I hope you do speak to him. So, the Karja need to...
Yeah. I've never seen markings like those on a Karja before.
The Karja see ink as decoration. For the Tenakth, it is much more. A litany of deeds.
Looks like you've vanquished quite a few.
I've fought my share of battles, but I feel that my life, like my markings, is only half complete. This side shows my martial deeds. Before I die, I'd like to see the other half marked with the laurels of peace.
Are you glad to be going back to Meridian?
Oh, I'll admit that I wouldn't mind sleeping in a feather bed or sipping wine from the southern vineyards. But I have another goal in mind. As someone who knows the Tanakh and the Karja, I'm in a unique position to advocate for both. If Sun King of...
The Tanakh still...
They're not. Chief Akaro, even if that changed.
You asked why I need rite of passage. I'll tell you. 6 months ago, the world almost ended in Meridian. That threat still exists. It's getting worse every day, much worse. Calling down storms, poisoning the water, enraging the machines. The source of it all has gone west, and I'm the only one who can stop it.
I've seen the signs. And I've heard tales of incredible occurrences in Meridian, an army of demons vanquished by a red-haired champion. So I'm inclined to believe the burden of your task is written across your face clearer than any mark on. I'll grant you this, to serve as proof of your right to travel into Tanakh lands. A task so important, and it's just the two of you. Take it from one who aspires to be a diplomat. Allies are essential. Chief Akaro knows the West better than anyone. He may be able to help you. He can be intimidating to others, but don't let that deceive you.
Maybe.
Your choice. You can find him at his palace, past the mountains to the southwest. Tell him I sent you, and he'll listen to
Look! The Sky Clan's banner.
Marshals. It wasn't easy, but I brought the Sky Clan with me.
And the commander?
No. I could only convince a few. He isn't yet aware we left.
We have banners from all 3 clans. If there are fewer from the Sky Clan, it can't be helped.
He's right. Sound the horn.
What's going on?
Not all Tanakh can stomach the idea of parley with the Karja, but enough have come for us to begin.
Then I'll be on my way.
No! The other marshals will not permit it. You wanted safe passage, you have it. After the embassy.
The Karja have opened the gates.
As the sun rises over a land at war, so too can it set over a land at peace. Today is such...
Hear me, marshals! You who claim to be Tanakh!
Regala. Chief Akaro's biggest mistake. A rival whom he should have killed.
You have forgotten that our people were born in blood. The blood of the Karja. Instead, you pledge your spears to a chief who conspires with the enemy. Akaro has betrayed us! The embassy is proof! And all of you marshals are his accomplices! For this, I condemn you to death!
You'll need more than toothless threats to intimidate us. Exile.
Is that a raptor? It's a raptor!
Lancers! Form up!
They're riding machines. Where'd they learn to do that?
Silence.
Vashav! Come with us now, or not at all!
Archers! Light them up!
Get to cover!
Archers! Keep them back! Left flank! To the Karja! Run them down!
They're not gonna make it.
Well, then do something, nigga. What the fuck are you still watching this shit for?
Open the gates! Open the gates! Open the gates! Kaja! Stand your ground! Fire at will! I don't have a shot!
What are you doing during all of this?
What
You're
happened?
still watching this shit. Shorty, you gonna get into the fight or not?
Hey!
See, this be the shit that irritates.
Lancers! Take the center!
Get ready!
You could have been hopped in the scuffle. You wait till now, shorty.
Stick to cover! Archers on the ridge! Here they come! Time to fight. We're under attack! Great job! You won't get me that easily. Got her now!
We're way too fast out here.
Now they're scared. We've got to stop those riders! This isn't a battle worth it. I'm gonna finish it.
Wowzers.
Oh! Hey! How's that armor? Kill them all! They should have trained more! Let's prove it! Check if they're okay! You need ammo? Oh, yeah! One more traitor to take!
Still in this fight.
This nigga.
You, Outlanders! I'll skin you both!
Chief, grant me the honor of this challenge.
Granted.
Where did that man borrow? Like, come on, yo. All I want is a...
I've never seen a shield like that. Better scan it. I can break through his shield if I damage it enough. Gotta get through that shield. Chance.
You've broken the shield!
turn! Come down here and face me!
No! It was an honorable challenge. You've earned your life today. Comrades! Mark this day! Today you have decimated the Marshals! Slaughtered the Karja! So begins our war on Hikaru. Move out!
Get him to the camp. Now.
You gonna make it?
You're going on without me, aren't you? Guess I'm stuck with Aaron. For now.
Come on. I'll take you back to the fort.
I got you.
It's salvage time, boys.
Don't think it can take a hit. I should be able to use it to glide.
Aloy. We're still trying to sort out this mess. Seems like the Tenakth have a civil war in their hands.
That sounds about right. The Marshals weren't expecting Regala to attack.
And the entire Karja delegation was slain. Nozar, Voidis, Vashav. A massacre. What will you do now?
I have to head west. Hopefully this rite of passage is still good. For what I'm after, I'll cross all of Tenakth territory if I have to.
Then you have a long road ahead of you. This is only the threshold of the Forbidden West. The Tenakth's true domain lies over the mountains that border Plainsong, home of the Utaru tribe.
This isn't Tenakth territory?
All that out there? That's no man's land. It was supposed to be neutral ground, though obviously this Regala ignored that. Her rebels approached from the north, with all those machines they were riding. They must have made camp up that way.
The rebels were riding bristlebacks. And there were bristlebacks in the Daunt.
Are you saying the rebels let them into the Daunt? How would that even be possible?
I don't know. But it's worth looking into.
While you're at it, there were a number of Karja and Asur went out there. Maybe you could check.
It's...
If you...
Vashav called...
Yeah.
Then, if she...
They had somewhere...
About Vashav...
Savatser.
There was... He spoke...
Two... As a Kanos. Well...
Do you think the Karja will...
And that could be taken... Sunk that...
You spoke and I...
And then past their turn.
Right.
The day, wherever, somewhere in the town. During the... But the... Maybe the scrolls...
You mentioned...
That's... They're more taken.
It's hard...
Make no... There were... But...
If they're...
Don't... I heard you...
This area is no.
That, but he read that's some cars.
No.
Well, remember. Well, there were even not sure.
For sure.
Yeah,
I mean, if she,
they have somewhere.
I'd need.
Then and don't
I appreciate.
son.
I'll have use for these soon enough. So, this is the Forbidden West. A whole new frontier to explore. The coordinates from the spire should lead to Silence and Hades. And just maybe, the backup of Gaia. It won't be easy out there. The blight, the storms, Regalla's machine riders. But I'll have to push through it all. Find a way to fix the world. Like Elizabeth would. Good spot to test the shield wing. Why climb down when I can glide? The woman who led the ambush, Regalla. There's a lot of machines under her command. Only one other person who has that kind of knowledge. Silence. But what's his angle? Why help to knock the rebels? Looking up for the hunt. It worked! Wow, okay. Guess I can leap off just about any cliff now. Pigment would work well on armor. Must be the salvagers I met in Barren Light. Looks like something's going on.
You really think you can do that?
Roof, come on. You know me. I've never given you anything less than perfection.
If it isn't the savior of Meridian, and of my very own operation. Laren, say hello.
Hello, nice to meet you.
You know, if it weren't for this one, I probably wouldn't be standing here right now. Oh, nasty business. What the Tenakth did back at the embassy. But everyone in Barren Light is thankful you drove them off.
So this is your salvage operation?
You won't find a better place to trade machine parts in the West. And soon we'll be trading in more than just that. For too long, the West has been, well, forbidden. Dangerous. But what if I told you we could make an armor so tough, so infallible, that you'd never have to worry about survival out here again?
I'd be curious to take a look at it.
Of course you would. And that's why I've asked my most talented salvagers to find what they need to make that armor. Each of them will present their work to me. The best protection will go on sale to hunters, just like you.
Lucky me.
Now, if you'll excuse me, I have some business to attend to back in Chainscrape. Laren can take care of you while I'm gone. Can't wait to see what you come up with, my boy.
Leave it to me. It'll blow all the others out of the forge.
You have got to help me.
What are you talking about?
The armor. I made a dozen versions of it. But none of them were good enough. And there are other crews further west. If they make better armor than mine, I can kiss that keg full of shards goodbye.
So you get a prize if Karif picks your armor?
A big one. And I finally have the perfect design. I just need the right parts, and fast. I'm counting on you, Aloy.
So we're gonna stop it here for now.